In a classified briefing with members of the House UAP caucus. This meeting comes after a series of drones invaded sensitive U.S. military airspace. Joe Khalil joining us live at the top of the hour here from Washington, D.C. with more on this. Hey, Joe, I haven't seen you in a while. It's nice to have you on. What are you learning about this meeting today?
Yeah, it's been too long. Always good to be with you, Marnie. Look, so today, later on this afternoon, there is going to be a classified briefing. A select few members of the House are going to be in a room behind me, what's known as a SCIF, a secure location there. Can't bring your cell phones in, check everything at the door. They will be getting a briefing related to the UFO or UAP topic generally. Now, this is a classified briefing, meaning that we're probably not going to get much in the way of details about what's talked about. What we can tell you is the briefing is going to be done by people representing AARO, the Pentagon's wing that investigates UFO or UAP claims and reports. Tim Phillips and Major General David Abba. Those are going to be the two briefers today. And this is the third time in the last couple of months, basically since the fall, that members of the House are getting a classified briefing on this topic. And what that shows you, I think, and what it speaks to, is that you've got this group in the House that really is moving the ball forward when it comes to transparency, demanding to know more about what the government knows and what our intelligence agencies know as it relates to UAPs or UFOs, things that the Pentagon has confirmed are in our airspace, but we simply don't know what they are. Now, we've had two of these before. One, the Intelligence Community's Inspector General and the Department of Defense's Inspector General. So the fact that this is coming from AARO may be interesting because, remember, just last month, AARO put out its expansive report basically detailing everything the government knew since the 1940s relating to UAPs. Now, that report was criticized by some of the very House members that are going to be in the briefing today because they felt like the report in some ways was misleading. So what we will learn today, we're going to find out. I talked just yesterday with Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna, one of these members of the UAP caucus here in the House. Here's what she told me ahead of today's briefing.
It's become evident that there's a whole lot of people that don't want us to continue down this path. And so what I will say is that unfortunately things have kind of got a little derailed with everything happening in the House currently, but we're still working in a bipartisan fashion to move forward. And so with this SCIF meeting, hopefully we'll get some more answers and maybe hopefully announce our first field hearing.
Yeah, and she says derailed, simply, Marnie, because there have been so many things happening in Congress and in the Senate and the House relating to world events and everything else. So they haven't had time, she says, to sort of focus on this issue, but they want to renew that effort. And she mentioned also there is a push to create a brand new select committee on UAPs. Right now, it's not clear if that's going to happen. That would be a major step toward getting some jurisdiction with these members of Congress. It would give them authority to issue subpoenas and investigate the topic further. Right now, we don't know whether or not that will actually happen.
Yeah, the goal just keeping this a priority in the conversation. Joe, thank you.
I can tell you separately but related, these members are also talking about a potential field hearing, a second one. We remember that first major hearing that happened back in July. It was unprecedented on this topic. They're pushing for a second one, and I am told that they may have news on when a field hearing may be in the coming days. So we are keeping our ears on that and our eyes definitely on whenever they have news on it.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people would like to see that happen.